And we're live. And we're live.
I hope everybody out there can hear me. We're still kind of experimenting around with this format a little bit, but my name is Memo. I am the Grievance Council President, and this is the State of Grievance Address. I appreciate everybody joining us this year, and I'm going to start off with introductions here. Like I said, I'm Memo. I'm your Council President. I'm also the Diablo clan leader. If anybody's ever interested in playing that game, just shoot me a quick DM. I'm going to get into the introductions then. Okay, first off, we have our Liette. What do you got for us tonight, Liette?
Hey, way to hit me up first. Thank you, Memo. Gee. I'm Liette. I've been in Grievance since, 2005. Um, doing council things since about 2009. I'm the current operations director, which means I make sure that things like the website and the PayPal and Discord all are working. That's my job. Hit me up if you see something not working. Thank you, Memo.
All right, thank you, Liette. And then we'll go with Vice President of the Council, Lola.
Hi guys, I'm Lelaine. I am the EQ2 guild leader as well as your VP for council. I happen to be around not quite as often as normal, but hit me up when you see me. I love to talk.
Next up, our Council Scribe, Patrick.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I've been here for, 7+ years now or something. I led our Republic Guild in Star Wars: The Old Republic for a good long time. Had a lot of fun, met a lot of good people, and Kale and Creed. As the scribe, my main job is to forget about the meeting minutes until the day before the next council meeting, when I finally remember to do them and post them up. Also working on getting some of the recordings put online for us of the old meetings so people can listen to them as they want to. That's enough for me.
All right, I'll go with Creed, who is our charter member rep. Creed.
Hey, I'm Creed. I've been around here for, about 7 years, I guess. I've caused quite a lot of trouble around here, I guess, from what other people have said, but I guess it's good trouble. I was a guild leader for the Imperial Guild in SWTOR for a little while, and have done other great things, I guess. But I am currently your charter member rep. If anybody has any questions, anything they want to throw to me, feel free to do so at any time.
And Kai, who is our guild leader rep.
Hi all, I'm Kai. I'm the guild leader representative. I've been a guild leader for 4 years now, and I run WoW Horde. So if you want to come and join us, or if you have any questions about how a guild runs or anything like that, please come and talk to me. I generally am here for whoever wants to talk.
All right, thank you, Kai. And we have a new incoming member rep, and that would be Kale. Welcome.
Thanks, everyone. Happy to be amongst this august body of folks, brown nosing included.
Good job. Good job.
I'm here to be the representative for all of you members out to the council in general. So if you have issues or questions you need brought up in front of the council, hit me up.
All right. I realized when I listened to everybody else give a whole bio speech, I really did not say anything about what I've done or what I do. I am your usual host for these monthly meetings. I've been doing that since I think around 2012. I've been with Grievance since I think like January or February of 2011. Came on with Rift, jumped into SWTOR, the Imperial Guild, led that through Alpha, Beta, left there to lead the Neverwinter Guild. I jumped out of that and went on to Arcade, then kind of drifted around after that. I'm a longtime leader of the Diablo clan, and I pop in and out of WoW on and off as well. Currently just kind of waiting for Classic to roll around. So that's Memo. Next up, we got a quick introduction and a little bit of history overview of the community from Liette. Liette?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Grievance's origins and what it's done over the years. Grievance started back in the early 2000s, between 2000 and 2001 in EverQuest, of all games. And ultimately, a group of friends in southeastern U.S. got together, and they're our founders, one of which is leading our WoW Alliance Guild, Schmo, doing a wonderful job there. And it's been growing ever since. We went from EverQuest 1 to the old Star Wars game, whose name I can't remember, but it was Star Wars, and then into WoW and EQ2, and that's where I got into Grievance. We've been in Rift, Arcade, many games over the years, and of course all of our guilds that we're currently in. Throughout it all, we've tried to uphold the tenets of Grievance, which, as everybody knows, are family, honor, and loyalty, and that has served us well over the years. It's a wonderful community that I know we're all really happy to be part of. We try to have get-togethers. They had been every year, but we're trying to get back into the habit of every year, as we were off this year. And typically, a get-together is exactly what it sounds like. A whole bunch of Grievance members congregate in one place, they eat some great food, and just enjoy each other's company. So be on the lookout to hear more about that in the next few months. We're going to try to plan out something for next year, and we're all excited about it. And I know we have some good plans for the rest of this year. So, Memo, back to you.
All right. Looks like they're maybe hearing some double through Wendell's. That's what
Oh.
I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that one. There shouldn't be double through me.
Does everybody have Twitch muted?
I do.
Yeah, that's actually not.
Right.
That's actually not me doing the typing.
Who was just typing?
Nope. I'm using my phone and sparing you guys.
All right, I guess until we can figure that out, we'll just go ahead and move forward. I guess we're going to talk about the roadmap for the remainder of 2019 as far as things as COG, recruiting, streaming, and upcoming games go, as well as some rebranding ideas we've come up with. And I think that's right back to you, Lee.
Okay, pass that
Wait a
potato.
minute,
Thank you.
Was that Pad? Maybe, no.
He's shaking his head no. All right, rebranding. When we talk about rebranding, that means we kind of want to rebrand what we look like a little bit. We're going to keep the Grievance G because that's what everybody knows us as and knows us with. But the color scheme you're seeing for this State of Grievance address is just part of what we're kind of playing with, especially for the website. I know everybody said, hey, it's dark, and got it. Noted. We are going to be changing the website quite a bit. We've got a long list of things we want to do to the website, and I think I had shot that at Pad earlier. Let me find that list because it was fabulous. So we're going to rebrand with recoloring, reorganize the website, and simplify the information on it. We do not need many pages detailing every single little thing Grievance has ever done, though, we'll keep that in an archive. Cool. But I'm sure y'all would like the gist. We're going to add a streamer page for all of our streamers through COG so that you can go straight to their channel, hear a little bit about what they're about, and have some great direct links. We're going to add descriptions and pages for our big guilds and give a nice little blurb about them, who their officers are, what their raid schedule is, when they typically have their guild meetings. We're going to get the council meeting audio posted so that if you guys ever want to review, when I've had to say fun things like, please don't post pictures of certain objects in the bar and grill, you can review that. So a lot going to be going on with the website. Thank you, Pad, for all your help with it, and those of you that I'll be hitting up to help me with graphic content. And yep, Maskers, I hear you on the streamer page. We are excited to do that, and it should be pretty cool. If you have questions about any of it, please let me know. And I think that does bring us back to WoW Classic. What are the plans there, Memo?
All right, a little bit something about upcoming games. I know there are small indie games come out. Pretty much anything that anyone feels Grievance can have a presence in, just shoot one of us a direct message. Because anything that anybody wants to play, we want to make sure there's a Grievance presence. Because I know there's a lot of people like myself that pretty much no matter what I'm playing, I prefer to have that Grievance tag over the top of me. We miss things, we don't see things sometimes, so we rely on the members to let us know, if there's anything interesting coming out that's not, one of the big AAA's. And that kind of leads into WoW Classic. We've had quite a few members express some interest into playing WoW Classic as like a part-time game. We've had a few express saying they're going to be playing that, as their main game. We're kind of going back and forth on we kind of went back and forth on our plans for that, but people are going to want to play what they're going to play, so we pretty much decided to establish a presence in each on each side, both Horde and Alliance. And it appears for the time being that since me and Creed are both going to be playing, Creed is going to be placeholding for the Alliance, and I am going to be placeholding for the Horde. So if anybody has ideas, please feel free to hit Creed up with those. I'm gonna switch to him a little bit to see what he has to say about WoW Classic. Creed.
Well, the things I remember back then, the little time that I played, it's a brutal game. So it's going to take a little time to get all this built up. We're going to be start heavy in recruiting. People we run into, we're going to, try to throw our name out there. I admit that I'm probably not going to be able to put full time into a guild leader position on this game. So, as Memo said, if there's any passionate vanilla WoW player that wants to handle this, I'm all ears. I'll hold it as long as it takes, to get things rolling. But we're talking about 40 people in a raid, and me and Liette were having discussions last night about this, and it takes a very long time just to get a raid together. And now we haven't even built a guild yet. We haven't even got 40 people together yet. And to establish 40 people to show up at every raid. So it's going to be a long work in progress. So I hope everybody can be patient. If there's anyone that wants to have a conversation with me, I'm always on Discord. Private message me. Hit me up. I'm all ears. I'm all for any ideas, because I feel like I'm kind of going into this blind, because I'm not a big vanilla WoW player. So I don't know. We're going to have lots of fun trying to get this thing going.
Well said, Creed. I think we're both looking at it as the challenge it's going to be. I came in right after the end part of Vanilla, leading into Burning Crusade, but I was a pretty hardcore player back in the day. And like I said, I'm still on-off active on both sides. I was always kind of a hoardy at heart, so that's where I'm going to end up. But like Creed was saying, if anybody has the ideas, thoughts, please don't hesitate to share them. I'm always available by DM. So people have ideas and thoughts. I know we have a thread going, and in the coming times, we're gonna get a forum set up as well. I'm sure Patrick's gonna handle that for us. I could tell by the gleam in his eye. I heard rumors about him joining us for this as well. Okay, well, enough about
Yeah.
WoW Classic. Like I said, we see the challenge it's gonna be. I have been playing both in the beta, so I'm fully aware of some of those challenges. Into site redesign, I think you might have talked about the rebranding a little bit, Liette, but let's get back to that.
Yeah, I kind of went over it in pretty good detail what we want to do with the site redesign, but overall, the idea with adding pages, adding the streamer page, adding new pages for each of our guilds is just to make it a little more sleek and make the information easy to get to and fast. Ultimately, I know people don't spend a ton of time on the site, and I'd like to change that a bit and make it somewhere that has more info housed for our community and where you can read a little bit about what the community is doing. We'll need a page for COG, for example, and what COG does. And then, of course, the forums that Kuj is working on. I think he's still waiting on some software updates, but that will, of course, be in line with the site redesign and, of course, the color scheme and all of that. And we hope to have both a light and dark scheme for people so that it's easy to read, so that we're not blinding them with a big old white page, should they not want to do that. I'm a big fan of having a darker background, but that's me. I read everything on my phone, and I don't need my phone glaring in my face at 2 a.m. when my kid's woken me up. So there we are. But we're excited to be working on it. And again, thanks, Pad, for helping me with the text part of it. And as far as graphics go, I've always had fun with that. So that'll be fun to work on. And I know Cooch enjoys all the forum details. So it'll be really cool once it's out. I have an ETA for beginning of September. I want to have all that kind of in place, but hopefully sooner. I'd hope that had more progress on it by this meeting, but we're getting there. As Wendell likes to say, volunteer organization.
All right, thank you, Liette. And some more good news. It has been a while since we've made these nominations, but we have 5 new charter rep nominations, and I'm going to let our current charter rep list these folks off. Creed?
Yep. Find the list again.
I'll get that. Hang on. Here we go. These are all people that have been voted on and approved as new charter members. There you go.
Charter members. This is an awesome thing. This took a good amount of work to get these folks' names together and discussed and all official and in the book. So I want to go ahead and congratulate these people that have been promoted to our new charter members. The list consists of Chirping Bird, Inaria, Novatech, Shiv, and Tiger Bar. You guys have proved yourself. You guys have been in the Grievance and done a bunch of wonderful things, and that's the reason why you were recognized with this very good title. Now you're able to do more things with us. You're able to be with us in the closed council meetings and have your opinion about stuff. So congratulations, guys. Y'all well deserved.
Very well deserved. Would we like to talk a little bit about each person? I'll start. Cool. Chirping Bird has been in Grievance for a good amount of time. She served as a recruiting officer in ESO for a long while and has gotten to go back to being a member. And I love Chirp. I've met her in person. She's a sweetheart. She will always jump to help anybody. She is one of the first to say, hey, I will come walk you through this, or I'll explain something to you. And she was also a council member rep at one point for us and did a phenomenal job. I really, really enjoyed working with her. And I can say very similar things about Yunaria. She was our member rep at the end of last year, and that was some of the harder times getting things done. We had everything going on in WoW Alliance and just a lot behind the scenes that needed taken care of. And even though Yunaria had a lot going on with her family at the time, she did not miss a beat. And she was right there with us for every step of it, and I am so grateful for her. Another I can talk about, because we don't have their nominator in channel, is Tiger Barb, or Tig. Tig has jumped at every chance to help this organization, whether it's something on the forums that's really weird and needs some funny programming and nobody knows how to fix it, but she will figure it out. she has done it, and she has been a phenomenal officer at Scythe for years. And I mean, he can't say enough good things. I can't say enough good things. I'm so grateful for her. Now, Novatech and Shiv, I know we've got some other folks in here that would like to talk about them. So
Creed can talk about Novatech, and I think we'll go to Kai for
Shiv, yeah.
Yeah, Novatech, man. Are you listening? Congrats, man. You were the guy I picked because, I mean, you're awesome news. I guess you're the news guy. You're the guy that collects all this gaming information and posts it on the forum. I honestly do not know how you do this. I don't know where you get so much information and post it on the forum and put it everywhere you put it. I don't know how you do that. That's an amazing job. And that alone right there was the reason why I picked you, because you're keeping everyone up to date on all this stuff. And that's a hard thing to do, is to keep up to date with all these games coming out. So, man, good job. Congrats. Welcome.
thanks, Creed. Kai? Is Kai there and I just can't hear?
Kai's there. I'm guessing we can't hear. Because I don't think she can hear us right now. Let's see. The nice thing, those of you who have been nominated and approved as our new charter members.
Now,
There you are. Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes. But you can read
Okay.
why we nominated you on the council forum. But please tell us about Shiv, Kai.
Oh my gosh. Wait, can you hear me?
On and
Yes,
off?
we can hear you.
I am not able to hear.
I am not able to hear her.
I
Uh-oh.
hope they can hear. I can always talk about Shiv. I got lots
Yeah,
of
I can't
Heck
hear
yes.
her.
Uh,
Now I can.
Her video is gone
That is
on
weird.
our Discord.
Still can't hear me?
There you are. Hi.
You know what? Go ahead and continue.
Okay. I think that is Kai throwing up her hands. All right. I'm going to quote your post about Shiv, Kai, because it was great. He's always been a super visible member of Grievance, and you'd see him on Geekside News. He's participated in our streaming programs very extensively until they kind of petered a bit. He's been a supportive member of every guild we've seen him in. He's an active contributor to discussions on the forums, and of course in general chat on Discords. He participates in multiple guilds across Grievance, including Diablo and Overwatch. He's been an active member for the past 7 years and has been in a leadership position in some capacity for most of that time. Kai was struck by his friendliness at a real-life get-together that she attended and his contributions as an officer. And now her EXO have been instrumental in helping her establish and maintain, great administration. I know how much you love your officers. And I can say for everybody we've talked about, we really do value hearing from y'all and your opinions, and I'm excited to hopefully get your feedback as we move forward with fun council matters going forward into the future. And I'm sorry, Kai, I'm just quoting you and we can't hear from you because we love to hear you, dear. But bummer, I think your mic's letting you down.
It wouldn't be a state of grievance address without some technical difficulties.
No
It's
kidding.
pretty mild looking at our past history with some of them where we crashed TeamSpeak one time.
Oh, yeah.
Completely crashed the server.
Yeah, we did.
So many people on board. I think we're just going to stay on with this. I don't know if we're going to do affiliates this go around, but we do have a treasury report for you. Exactly the same as last month. No ins, no outs, no changes. That's our treasury report. Pad, you have been very silent during this. I feel like you should talk.
I'm good, but thank you.
Lola, do you have anything for us?
Not at this time. Nope.
I don't know if Kai can hear me or if she can talk, but Kai? Creed?
I'm playing WoW right now, man. Taking a break from Swartor, so I don't know what's going on over there. Again, I think everyone's already heard a couple times. They've got an expansion coming in September. There's going to be a level cap and some things going on over there. I really don't know that much about it. I'm gonna go in there and check it out, and play with it, and see
I've
what
been
it's all
playing
about.
it on and off as well.
Memo, did you want to take a Q&A?
Sure. Yeah. See if I got any questions. I guess we can go. I don't know. Is anybody watching Twitch chat? Is anybody watching our chat? I mean, we can go into this. We can go into Discord if it'd be. Or
I'm currently watching Twitch chat.
Been watching Twitch, but no questions. No one's asking anything.
Yeah,
You
I don't
got a
see any
question?
questions right
Ask it.
now.
If there's any message, if there's anybody wants to ask a question from Discord, they should be able to get through, or we'll like take down the satellite network. I don't know what.
we have an exciting rest of 2019 and an even more exciting 2020 for folks. The lifeblood of Grievance is big MMOs, and we have had a drought of those of late. Someone's asking about the get together.
Yeah, general area. Honestly, we've discussed all over the country. At this point, I make no promises. I admit I'm kind of pushing for close to me just because right now my daughter is 5 months old. My son is 4. But we've got to see what'll work for a majority of folks. And close to me is Virginia, by the way. I live in Virginia. But we'll be talking as we go and kind of getting a feel between guilds. Okay, where is feasible for everybody? I don't think we're gonna do a repeat of we've done Biloxi, and at one point we were in Pensacola. I doubt we'll do that again. Harder to get to, for one.
So I guess what Leah's saying is we're still trying to decide a location. We probably will not be doing. We're going to try and avoid hard tourist areas, difficult to get to places, and such. Try and make it as easy to attend for everyone as possible. I think we're still eyeing June-ish, July-ish, maybe.
Yes.
It was previously always held on Father's Day in June, and that didn't work for a lot of us. So I think we may be either moving it forward or backward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that's very vague, but we are actively planning on a get together.
Canadian get together sounds really good, Static. And safe. Alright, I see people typing. And I'm sorry I'm looking down. I'm having to look at that on my phone because my computer is laggy. Is there going to be a list of cities that members can vote on? We will probably do the verbal poll and see, hey, you person who has come to get together as many times before, can you make it to X, Y, or Z? Which will take a bit. Typically, we announce the get together in November-ish. That's about when we have to book things. And oh, that one interesting. Oops. That's probably about the timeline that we'll see for this. So please be listening out in the fall, and we'll be talking to you obviously way before that.
right. Do we have anything else?
Yep, happy to answer questions. And by the way, if we don't catch you for your question and you'd rather PM us, that's cool. I am here. Let me know. I'm typically somewhere on the list on the right side of Discord. Just right click me, hit message.
Same goes for me. I always respond to messages. I may not get back to you immediately, but I will.
In Utah, huh? Thank you, Kata. Because I saw that. All right. Well, Memo, I can't say I have anything else. Thank you guys for questions. Like I said, if you have any others, please hit me up. I see Wendell doing some kind of magic back there. I'm going to hop in the open council channel, so if anybody has questions after this that would be easier answered without video lag, hit me up. All good.
The same for me.
Is there going to be a better
there are
Twitch?
people in other states I want to see besides my own. I'm not sure anyone lives in my state, Kai. I'd rather come to your state. No, she'll hear me. Okay. Well, thank you, folks. Appreciate everybody for turning out.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.